greatest right there, Sig Macro. The best Sig 365 on the market. With this compensator, keeps the muzzle rise down. They've taken it to a whole nother level. All the great options, optics, comp. So let's take this one out and see how she runs. Hey guys, this is Levi with Warhorse Weapons. Today we're doing a review on the new Sig Macro. We're going to kind of go through the succession from the original 365 all the way to the new Macro. Go ahead and like and subscribe to our videos. Helps us keep going. And we're going to take you through step by step on each one of these all the way to the latest and greatest. So pretty much, I mean, Sig is basically one of the, if arguably, one of the best 9mm carry pistols in the country, hands down. I mean, you can argue with it, but it's one of the best selling, most reliable, crazy accurate with the barrels, the barrel lengths, crazy accurate. So what I want to do is start with the original. The original is the Sig P365, okay? Comes with a 10-round mag, but you're able to get 12-round extensions as well as 15-round extensions, but no optic cut. But again, very small, great for concealed carry, ultra accurate for a very short barrel. Night sights, of course, and this was the original thing that got them started. And then they've just gone to a whole nother level after that. Great gun, even though they've progressed a long ways, still an excellent choice. Super small, a lot of options. You can change frames on these, you can get different capacity magazines. It's just open sights though, which a lot of people like. Some people like the red dots, a lot of people are old school like me and really do like iron sights. Just because of what I grew up with, it's what I'm used to, and that's what I'm good at. But these are absolutely fantastic. Like I said before, crazy accurate, unbelievably accurate, but very modifiable, and the frames and different options they have for these are great. So we're going to take this to the range and see what she does. All right, so now we do all you want to see them shooting. So we're going to start from the 365 original, work our way up to the Macro. Today we'll be using Winchester 115 grain ball rounds because I have a bunch and it's cheap, and that way we'll run them through each gun, so it's all going to be the same. I've never seen trouble with any of these guns running hollow points. They pretty much eat anything you feed them, but this is what we got, and that way it's controlled through the whole, through each gun, and that way you'll see what everyone does. So we'll start with the original 365, and we'll run a full mag through it, see how she works. Ooh. So, as always, 100%, really very controllable, small. It's a little snappy, but I mean, anybody can handle it, even the ladies, you know, or older people with low hand strength, but just still one of my favorites, even just the original. Then the next, they moved to the 365 XL, which is kind of the same thing. Little bit longer barrel, same sights, but then you have optics ability. So it's got a deal you pull off and you can actually add optics to it. And then you have a 12-round flush fit magazine with the ability, like this one, to put 15-round magazines in. And this one is great with the optics, everything, which was the next latest greatest thing. So let's take this one out and see how she runs. All right, now we're going to check out the 365 XL. Again, this one, 12-round flush mags. I do have 15-round extended mags. Optics compatible, just iron sights. let's see what she does. So kind of very similar to the original, almost maybe a little bit more recoil, maybe just because of the heavier slide, but again, 100% reliable. But I really do like it. But it just personally, the regular 365 just feels a little bit better to me, but that's just my personal opinion. So let's move on to the 365X. All right, so now the next progression after the 365 XL is the 365X, which again, shorter barrel, optics ready, 12 round flush mags. So it's kind of again, a progression. This particular one happens to be my mother's. That's what she carries. So she has the Romeo 0, and she put the TLR6 Streamlight with the light and laser. I did custom Cerakote it because it's my mother's. This one is, again, very customizable. Got the full grip, got the 12 round flush mags, plus the ability to put the 15 round mags in. So we're gonna take this one out and see what she does as well. All right, now we're at the 365X, which is 12 round flush mags, which I have a 12 round flush mag. This is the TLR6 light laser, has the Romeo on it. The only other thing's been done to it, factory trigger, factory everything other than just Cerakote of the slide. So let's see what she does. All right. Like this one as well. This is probably, so far, I probably like the X out of the P365 or the XL. I think the 365X, kind of best of both worlds. I really, really like this one. The full grip, mag options, kind of best of both worlds. So far, that's probably my favorite so far. So now we get to go to the macro, the big boy, and see what she runs. But so far, again, everything's been 100% reliable. And repeat that again, I haven't seen these things that just don't jam. Doesn't matter what kind of ammo you feed them, hollow points, hot rounds, slow rounds, ball rounds, they just work, period. But out of those three we just shot, really do like the 365X. So let's go move on to the macro. That's what you've been waiting for. By the way, any of this stuff you see here, you can go to warhorseweapons.com, check it out. We have accessories. You can, we have a lot of stuff for these. You can buy the pistols. You can, check them out. Go to the warhorseweapons.com, check it out. These things are great. Accessories, sights, you name it. Finally, they went to the latest, greatest Sig Macro. This is, I don't even know what to say about this. This is unbelievable. First of all, talk about mag capacity. 17 round flush fit magazines, 17 plus 1 flush fit magazines. You have optics cut. This particular one has a 507K X2 with great sight, but the compensator. So the barrel in this is actually way back here, okay? So the compensator is actually in the slide. And then you also have your 1913 pick rails down here. And the compensator is gonna really, really help. And you'll see, if we're fixing to go shoot this thing, and you'll see the difference between all of these and actually shooting this one with the compensator. So this one has the 507K on it, which is great. One of the toughest optics you'll find. And it's 3 reticles. So you can do dot, circle, or circle and dot. The Picatinny rail, the one thing about these is there's a very specific light that fits these, and it's the STREAMLIGHT 1913S. They also make one for the XL, but if you're gonna go with the macro, you want the 1913S STREAMLIGHT, and that's what's gonna fit. These are great. They have new buttons on them. If you push and release, it's momentary. Quick push, it stays on. And this is the light. If you're gonna run a light on a macro, this is the one you need. So we're gonna take this out in the field and show you the differences between all of these and how this one shoots. But this really is the big daddy of Sig, and Sig is doing some great things, but this is the one to have right here. Kind of hard to get, but worth the wait. Track them down, get them where you can. Absolutely fantastic. All right, what you been waiting for? The macro. Latest and greatest from Sig. Compensated, which is the most interesting compensator because the compensator is built into the slide. So the barrel is the same size as, say, the 365 or the X. The barrel is actually stops about here, and then the compensator is built into the slide. All the great options, optics, comp, pick rails for the lights, 17 round magazines, pull a pin out, different back straps for different hands. This one, I mean, they've took everything they've learned from all the other ones and just took it up to, 10 notches. So let's see what she does. So far, I mean, everything has been 100%. They've been great. I love shooting them all, but this is the one I'm really excited about. So let's see what happens. Wow, definitely can notice a difference. You can tell I could shot that one much faster because that comp, it really, you don't have near as much jump. It really does feel different. Really does feel different. Yeah, I feel like I could shoot this thing very, very fast, very, very accurately. Wow. It's really hard to explain, but with the just the grip, this back strap fits me perfect, but if it doesn't, you could put your own on there that fits you just perfect, but definitely can notice a difference shooting this gun compared to the other 3. Certainly the muzzle rise, it just stays level, and you can see that in the video. It just stays level. As similar as they are, this one feels totally different. And it feels very, very good, very controllable. This one feels super fast, super controllable. We're gonna run another mag through this one. That was too much fun. I would say the hype on this one is definitely there. I mean, wow, that is a lot of fun. And I sped up even faster there. Never missed a hit. I mean, it's hard. Like, I'm trying to find the words to explain, but if you can get a hold of one of these, you can always go to woolhorseweapons.com, check us out. But if you can find one anywhere, I'm telling you right now, this thing shoots fantastic. Totally different feel, much more controllable. Wow, that is one of the best little concealed carry 9s I think I've shot, and I've shot a bunch, and I shoot a lot. I shoot usually 5 to 6 days a week. This, man, I don't have the words, but it feels fantastic, feels controllable, and you get the extra capacity. As far as a concealed carry gun, wow, this one will be really, really hard to beat. So, as you can see from the field test, this bad boy right here shoots very well. With this compensator, keeps the muzzle rise down. One thing I didn't mention, these do come with two 17-round mags. The other thing that's different with this than the other three models is the back straps. So these come with replaceable back straps. There's a pin right there that you can actually change back straps to fit your hand to really customize it. But this, as you can tell, Sig just knocked it out of the park. This thing is the best Sig 365 on the market. And again, I'll say it again, I keep repeating myself, but arguably the best concealed carry gun on the market, period. So, but again, light, holo sun, can't beat it. All right, I just want to do a little bit of technical talk about these. All the 365s come apart the same way. There's a lot of accessories for them. They're simple to change out. I mean, most guys can do this in just a couple of minutes with just basic stuff you have laying around the house. So what we're gonna do is take an original 365, and we have a Wilson combat frame, and we're just gonna swap it out. I'm just gonna show you the ease and how simple this is. And so basically, lock your slide back, pull the lever down, or remove your mag, sorry. Pull the lever down, comes apart. Take any kind of punch, this happens to be a Glock tool, push the rear pin out, throw it on the table, pop it out, comes out from the rear, up, put that aside, grab the new frame, goes in, just like that, snaps down, put your rear pin back in, slam it down, make sure your pin's all the way in. Slide goes right back on just like it came off. Mag goes back in, boom, new frame. It feels like a new gun. But that's how many accessories, I mean, how long did that take me? I mean, simple, and there's a lot of different frames, a lot of accessories. I mean, anybody can do it. It just a little bit of practice, no problem. Different feel, the accessories, you know, this grip may not fit your hand. This one may feel better to you, but it's that simple. It is that simple, and there's many, many options for these. But very, very simple to take apart, and they all come apart the same way. They all go back together the same way. And because of the following, there'll be more and more accessories for these all the time. So just customize it the way you want it. Hope you liked our video. Go to Warhorse Weapons, check us out. Like and subscribe, helps us keep these going. Remember, always start at the tip, work your way back. And we're gonna go through each one all the way to the latest, greatest macro. And mother, lost my shit. Dude, if we did this an hour ago, I'd be fine. All right, I've done this earlier. Which one? You don't like that, you don't like that one. You like the black cherry or lemon or passion fruit. Take your pick.